As Yom Kippur approaches and Jews around the world prepare for a Day of Atonement, one group of performers have come here to Washington, D.C.'s Jewish Community Center to share with the audience moments of moral crises they've faced in their own lives. A pioneering Washington-based performance group called Speakeasy Storytelling has teamed up with the city's Jewish Community Center to create a unique event focused on the themes of atonement and redemption.
I wanted to kind of make the idea of atonement accessible to the audience, allow them to really look deeply and do some introspection without feeling like they were in like a stuffy synagogue setting.
Speakeasy trains ordinary people to tell deeply personal stories to the public. And Jewish director Amy Seidman said the Day of Atonement worked well with the group's style.
Everybody has experiences where they've atoned or made amends or redeemed themselves, or someone else has been redeemed in their eyes. I mean, it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't, there's no religious, racial, or any gender boundary to that.
Based around a Jewish holiday, many of the performers at the JCC were not Jewish. They agreed that the theme of redemption and making amends held something for everyone.
I think atonement is a universal theme. I think you see it not only in every religious structure, but you also see it just in everyday life.
I think that everyone periodically needs to be refocused on their family and on the people that are closest to them, and especially in DC when people tend to be so idealistic and try to be solving the world's problems, that you need to also make sure that you are caring for the people that are close to you.
I was covered in ashes.
With both laughter and tears, performers told personal stories about times they had to make amends. From lighter offenses like cheating at Scrabble to more serious reconciliations, such as dealing with the death of a parent.
My mother passed away in October.
Audience members say they took something special away from the evening.
I think one of the hardest things you can do is face your own mistakes and your own weaknesses, and seeing people do that in front of other people had to create sparks.
I think it's one of the best things you could have. Anything where you can tell an embarrassing story is a good time. Yeah, and you can learn a lot from it.
Everybody has a story to tell, and everybody learns something different from every situation that they're in. I think it's really important to learn from the experiences you've had and from the experiences that other people have had too. And some of these special experiences were really special, and some of the stories that they told were really personal, and I think that I learned a lot from what they had to say.
The women behind the production acknowledge that there might also be something especially Jewish about the confessional style.
I do think Jewish people have a history of having a sense of humor about ourselves, and being able to be self-reflective and be talkers and wordsmiths and play with language and stuff like that. So I think there's some truth to that.
I do think that storytelling is a very strong tradition in Judaism since, pretty much the Bible.
As events like this one show, there are many ways to participate in the Jewish tradition of atonement, and not all of them save for private reflection, something audience members are sure to keep in mind during the upcoming high holidays. This is Rebecca Foster for JN1 in Washington.